Jesus' name, okay. Once again, we welcome us. You start today. Why is that? Was it because we didn't have success and we had some last one? Okay. Well, we are here for serious business and trust God to do extraordinary things in our midst. We trust God also to make us to see what we have not seen before. As we know that today we are looking at the topic that says commander of what? Hello? Commander of what? Lasting success. Of lasting success. So we want to see how we can command not only success, but lasting success. Without much ado, let me bring to the podium the president of the Human President Network for this summit. Can we go and that we appreciate God, life, our mentor, and book. But after having the vision, let's welcome the president for this summit.
Praise the Lord. Let's have a seat. I'd like to once again welcome us to the August edition of Success and Leadership Summit. And as we are just reminded that our topic of focus is the commander of lasting success. The commander of lasting success. Now, to kick the ball rolling for today's discussion, I would like to start by saying that success is the force that announces accomplishment of our goals. When you accomplish your goal, you have succeeded. When you get to your destination, you have succeeded. Success is that thing, that moment, that time that the joy of accomplishment swells up inside of a man. You've said that success is a destination, it's not an act. Success is a destination, not an act. Now that means something to me, that in the pursuit of success, there are several bus stops. Each of the bus stops has a commander that will announce that you are in progress concerning what you are pursuing. At every bus stop in the journey of success, there are commanders. There are things that will come up, that will usher you on, that will lead you to the next point in the course of the pursuit of the objective. Success is the inner feeling that after all, I'm not wasting my life, I'm not wasting my time here on earth. When you keep on having such feelings, such inner feelings, that you are not wasting your life or your time on earth, you are already succeeding. Success does not have a straitjacket definition. It means so many things to different people. But the common place in the definition of success is that inner feeling that I'm not wasting my time on earth. I'm fulfilling purpose. So that means success to an athlete in definition may be different from success for a class teacher, a classroom teacher. Success to an housewife is not the same thing as success to a pilot. But whenever you keep on having the inner feeling that you are not wasting your time here on earth, you are already succeeding. When every day you know that you are adding values to humanity, you are succeeding. And that will lead me to the point that the value you add to other people's life is the rent that you pay for the space you occupy here on earth. The value that you add to other people's life is the rent that you pay for occupying your space here on earth. That means when a man stops adding values to other people, his rent expires and he can soon be checked out by the landlord. So the reason why you and I are still here is to add value to people, which is a note of success on its own. When you are adding value to people, when people's lives are getting better on the account of your meeting them, you are succeeding already. So that means there are certain number of bus stops in the journey of success that we introduce to us, the commanders of lasting success. Every success that we endure must feature these commanders. These commanders must come on the stage at one point or the other. So let's start from the takeoff bus stop. See, success is a journey. It's not an act. Let's start from the takeoff bus stop. The takeoff bus stop. At the takeoff bus stop, you have the commander of vision. No vision, no success. The most unlikely person to succeed in life is a man with a sight but without a vision. He has two physical eyes but doesn't have any vision in his mind. That's the most unlikely person that can succeed. At the takeoff bus stop, you have this commander called vision. You have the commander of desire. Until you desire something, you can never achieve it. Every form of success come on the altar of desire. Your desire is the magnet that pulls success your way. Whatever a man desire, he will soon acquire. At the takeoff bus stop, you have the commander of self-discovery. Until a man has discovered himself, he cannot succeed. So your levels of success is synonymous to the degree of your self-discovery. So self-discovery is the beginning point of success that will last. That means you cannot succeed on someone else's platform. If you go to do things that are not in agreement with you, you are achieving success for someone else, not for yourself. I think that is what happened when a child is compelled by his parent to study a particular course in the university that is different from what he has passion for. He will obtain the certificate for his parent and drop it for them. He has achieved success for them. They are proud parent of a lawyer, proud parent of a doctor, proud parent of an engineer. But this guy wants to be a musician or a publisher or a footballer. He will now go and begin to succeed for himself in the area of his self-discovery. So at the takeoff bus stop, you are the commander of vision, you are the commander of desire, you are the commander of self-discovery. Until these three commanders show up to you, the journey to success cannot start. There are two types of people who will tell you cannot make a difference in this world. One, those that are afraid to try, and those that are afraid that you will succeed. So whenever you want to embark on your journey of success, whoever that is likely going to persuade you not to start the journey is either someone who is afraid of failure or someone who is afraid that you may succeed and does not want you to succeed. You need to ignore these two adversaries at the take-off bus stop in the journey of your success. The second bus stop is the preparation bus stop. At the preparation bus stop, you have two commanders. Number one is the commander of knowledge. His name is knowledge. He's a commander of success. Any success that will last must be knowledge-based. Knowledge-based success lasts. But success that comes as an accident, if at all it can happen, you just succeeded by accident, you may not be able to sustain that success. Success that will last is knowledge-based. So the secret to success, to lasting success, is to know something nobody else knows, or to know something extra than what other people know. You need to know what to do to succeed. That's knowledge. You also need to know what to do to sustain your success. Because there are people who succeeded, but for a moment, they appear briefly on the radar of success and they disappear almost immediately, never to return back again. Those are ephemeral, passing success. Success that appear last minute and by the following minute is gone. Why? He had the knowledge about what to do to succeed. He or she lacked the knowledge of what to do to sustain success. If to get married is your definition of success, what do you do to sustain the marriage? If obtaining certificate is success to you, what do you do after you have obtained the certificate? If building a house is success to you, what do you do to keep the house running? There is the commander of knowledge at the preparation bus stop. Somebody say equipment or skills and competence through training is another commander at the preparation bus stop. Skill acquisition, competence cultivation. These are commanders at the preparation bus stop. No one succeeds without preparation. Every kind of success without adequate preparation at best will be short-lived. Preparations are the root that establishes your success. You prepare. So there is the preparation phase. So there are no secret to success. It is preparation plus hard work plus learning from your failure that gets you to the place of success. The third bus stop in the journey of success is the motion bus stop. Motion. M-O-T-I-O-N. The motion bus stop. You have left the takeoff bus stop. You have left the preparation bus stop. You are at the motion bus stop. At the motion bus stop, you have 5 commanders of success. Number 1 is the commander of conviction. At this point, you are getting to a point of conviction that you should pursue that success. It's worth the effort. That this actually is what you want to achieve in your life. That you are not trying to achieve this to impress anybody. You are pursuing this particular goal because it will make your life meaningful to yourself. Conviction, personal conviction, is number 1 commander at the motion bus stop in the journey of success. Then you have the commander of unquenchable hunger and thirst. At the motion bus stop, the person who will succeed will have a thirst. He or she will have a hunger that nothing else can satisfy except success. Success is the only thing that can satisfy that hunger, that can satisfy that thirst. You have the commander of thirst and hunger. Whatever you are not hungry for, you will soon stop searching for it. You get to the point of endless search because you are hungry for that thing. That's why gold miners will not stop at the appearance of gold. They will stop only when they get where the gold itself is. Because they are not thirsty for the appearance of gold, they are thirsty for the gold itself. Then there is the commander of boldness. At that point, you conquer the fear of failure, fear of what tomorrow holds. The difference between who you are and who you want to be is in what you do. But you only do what you need to do when you have conquered the fear of the unknown. There may be something that you are trying to achieve right now, but you are yet to kill the ball. Why? Because you are afraid that maybe you will not achieve it at the end of the day. By that commander, you take over the fear of risk. You take the risk. At the bus stop of motion, you take risk. You take calculated risk, not blind risks. Because your propensity to take risks is directly proportional to your propensity to succeed in life. No one succeeds except he has the capacity to take certain risks. And someone said, not taking any risk at all is the worst risk in life. Why? That person will never succeed at anything. He who will not take a risk will never record a success. He who will not take a risk will never record a success in his life. At the bus stop of motion, you meet the commander of action. After you have settled with your conviction and you have hunger and thirst to achieve that purpose, you conquer your fear, then you are ready to take the risk. The next commander at that bus stop is the commander of action. Execution of your plans, taking the first step of boldness in the journey of faith. Success. Respond more to travelers. People who are going to be in motion are those that will get to the place of success. That means success is not residing in your comfort zone. Support resides outside of your comfort zone, and you need to take action to move into where success is. Don't let the fear of losing be greater than the excitement of winning in your pursuit of success. There is the fear of losing, there is the excitement of winning. When the excitement of winning is higher than your fear of losing, you are on your way to succeed. Don't ever let the fear of losing be greater in your heart than the excitement of winning. All progress towards success happens outside of comfort zone. All progress in the pursuit of success takes place outside of your comfort zone. If you are not ready to take the risk, then you have endorsed your signature on the document of the usual. You can never get anything more than the ordinary until you are ready to take risks. Risk takers are trailblazers. Risk takers are pathfinders. Risk takers, they are territory takers in the world of success. You need to take risks. These are commanders of lasting success. Bus stop number 4 is the acceleration bus stop. At the acceleration bus stop, in the pursuit of your success, you need the commander of relationship. When you want to accelerate in the journey of success, you need relationship. Relationships that are ready to offer you their strength, that are ready to push you beyond your personal capacity. Relationships that are ready to yield their platform for you to achieve your purpose. Big success is beyond what only one person can accomplish. And there is nothing too much for a team, a correct team, to achieve. So you need to build a team around yourself through relationship. You have no claim to dreams until you have a dream team. You may never achieve that dream if you don't have a good dream team in place. And that's talking about relationship. If you're only one person, it may be as many as 20. In some big project of life, it may be as many as 100 stakeholders. You need to know what it takes to build solid, strong, loving relationship if you must achieve success. Everything that you need to succeed are not domiciled in you alone. Part of the thing that you need to success are domiciled in other people around you. So there is a good need, strong, compelling need for everyone that wants to succeed to be a relationship person. So we have intelligent quotient, and it has an elder brother called emotional quotient. And the strongest of them is your relationship quotient. Where you lack IQ, there's somebody in your relationship that has the IQ that you need, that will help you to interpret the thing that you cannot interpret. Yeah, but nobody can borrow you emotional quotient. And if there's anybody that can borrow you that, nobody can relate on your behalf with somebody else. You need IQ, you need EQ. About both of them, you need a very strong IQ relationship. At the bus stop of acceleration, you need a mentor. What does a mentor do? A mentor helps you to see further than you could have seen if you are seeing with your eyes alone. A mentor pushes you, not based on your strength, but based on his own strength. A mentor offers you his shoulder to climb on so that you can stand taller than you are naturally. It takes a mentor to navigate the waters of success. What does a mentor do? He gives you the how to achieve success. There are about 6 question words in English grammar. There is the what, there is why, there is who, there is when, there is where, and then there is how. Of all the 6 of them, how is the most elusive of them all. The how is what majority of people are looking for. Many people know what they want to achieve. They know where to achieve it. They know when they should start what. They know why they want to achieve that thing, but they don't know the how to achieve it. So one thing that the mentor have that you do not have is the how to achieve certain things, because he has achieved it already. So at the acceleration bus stop in the journey of success, you need a mentor that will tell you how to solve the problems, how to overcome the obstacles, how to cross the hurdles, how to get things that are difficult done, how to solve complex problems. You need a mentor at the acceleration bus stop. At acceleration bus stop, you need a network. That's the third commander at this bus stop. A network, a good, robust network. Someone says, your network is your net worth. Your network is your net worth. Network is not the same thing as relationship. Network means to build an ecosystem around yourself and get stakeholders that are going to be as interested in your success as yourself. Why? Because there's something you need for them all. That's network. Don't mistake network for relationship, but you need both of them. And it gives you acceleration. Why? Network give you a reach beyond your own elastic limit. You can be in Nigeria and get things done in Madrid, Spain because of your network. And you may not know the color with which they painted the office where that thing was done for you. It's your network that go there for you. You may not need to go to Washington, D.C. to get something done. Your network will get it done for you. All that matters is that you have achieved that feat and you have not traveled anywhere beyond the shores of Nigeria through the power of network. Bus stop number 5. The bus stop of consolidation or consolidation bus stop. At this bus stop, there are only 2 commanders. They are veritable, strong, determinant commanders. They are the ones that eventually determine what happened to the success that you have accumulated from the takeoff bus stop. The first among these commanders is discipline. Through indiscipline, people loses their success. It takes discipline to succeed. It takes greater discipline to keep your success. It's far easier to make money than to keep money. It's far easier to make a friend than to keep a friend for a long time. Ladies and gentlemen, it's easier to build a house than to run it. You need discipline to sustain what you have accomplished. You can introduce the most influential man in the world to me today, and they may lose him by tomorrow. It takes a combination of so many things, firm all together on the altar of discipline to sustain success. There are people that have lost great friends, lost great amount of money, lost great investment simply because of indiscipline. Discipline is fundamentally important in holding on to the weight of success, because success has weight. Inability to bear the weight of success through discipline is the reason why many people break down in the place of success. That success may be attainment of a position in life, ascension to the throne, occupying a particular office, getting wealthy financially, but that's weight. It's only discipline that helps you to keep straight under the weight of success. So someone said to succeed is easier, to keep the success is more difficult. The second commander at the consolidation bus stop is the commander of integrity. He is the overall commander of all the previous commanders. So they said, success without integrity is failure. You have successfully handled all the previous commanders from the takeoff bus stop. You go to the consolidation bus stop and you lose the grip of the commander of integrity. You lose all the success that you have gathered. Integrity is the commander-in-chief of all other commanders. So aptly put, he says success without integrity is equal to failure. Now, borrowing from the Bible, Proverbs chapter 28 verse 6. Proverbs 28 6. Better is the poor that walks in his integrity than he that is crooked, though he be rich. Better is a poor man, even in the literary word of poverty, who cannot afford 3 square meal, who cannot afford to pay for his meal by himself. He's better than someone that can feed 1,000 people because he has so much money but does not have integrity. Why? Integrity is what keeps your name undented. You can run away from every human being in this world. You can't run away from your name. Lack of integrity equal to name damage. When name is damaged, everything associated with that name is damaged with it. When a man dies, they bury him, but they don't bury his name with him. So a man's name continues to live after him, whether good name or bad name. And it takes integrity to keep a good name intact. So along the journey of success, there are integrity tests. Before your success can be consolidated and receive a mark of longevity. So if your success will live long or not, it is at the mercy of the strength of your integrity. Someone said, success is the big fish that can never be taken where the waters are shallow. Where the waters of integrity is shallow, you can't catch success there. Because big fishes cannot be caught at the shallow side of the waters. Today we have people in our generation that are thirsty for success, but they are not ready to befriend integrity. Integrity is to do what is right, even when you are assured that nobody will know what you have done. Everybody at one time or the other need to be awake to the need of integrity and straighten up. That does not mean that you and I have never fished in the shallow waters of lack of integrity before. But when you are fully ready to succeed in your life, you have to move away from the shallow waters of lack of integrity into the deep ocean of character. Because only there can success be sustained. Integrity means without thinking, I can count on you. And you can count on me without thinking. Integrity means that I'm about to board a plane, or I'm moving from here to the airport to board a plane, and I suddenly remember that I have $500,000 with me and I'm not going to travel with it. And I can just close my eyes and say to somebody here and say, hold this for me, I'll be back in 6 months' time. And I will meet the money intact the same way I give it to you. That's integrity. Integrity means you can do the same for me. And when you come, I'm going to deliver your money to you as you gave it to me, without having to offer any explanation at all. That's what? That's integrity. Integrity means I'm supposed to pay you 12 million naira. 12 million. And I mistakenly wrote 120 million. And I don't need to call you to tell you that I made a mistake on that check and I pay into your account. I don't need to call you. I know that the moment you receive a alert, that same moment you are going to return the excess to me. That's integrity. Not that I will wait 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. I will need to call you and you begin to tell me that you don't even take note that it is 120 million that enter your account. That you thought it is 12 million. And now that you know, I will need to wake up everybody that know both of us to help me beg you to return the remaining money. I will need to go and wake up my grandfather, who is a friend of your own grandfather, to help me beg his friend to talk to his grandchild to return my excess money. Integrity is the tap root of success that hold it down. Come rain, come shine, in all seasons, your success remains standing when integrity is the tap root. Today, we are people who want to succeed, want to make money, and their chosen pathway to make money is through gambling. Naira bet, real bet, Naira Ray, King bet. You want to make money without integrity. In success without integrity is equal to failure. The test of integrity or the deficiency of integrity will soon collapse the edifice of success that you have built. During the week that ended yesterday, we read the study report of FBI arrest of cyber criminals. Very stunning report, damning report. But 80 of our fellow Nigerian people caught red-handed in cyber crime. They have made the money. They appeared successful some few months ago. They entered some place and people stood up to welcome them. People post to take picture with them because they appear in the toga of success. They are putting on the garment of success. But when the deficiency of integrity stood against them, they collapsed like a pack of cards. Today, no one will go near where they are snapping them with pictures so that you don't even by mistake appear in their picture. Am I correct? You know, there are people when they are taking their picture, you deliberately pass behind them so that you can appear. When they are taking picture of this guy now, nobody wants to appear at the background. Amazing. Millions of dollars in their account, strong handcuff in their hands, two opposing words. But that is how it is designed, sir. Without integrity, no one, doesn't matter how smart you are, can hold on to success for a long time. Everybody's best option is to befriend integrity in the pursuit of your success, so that when you have arrived at the place of success, integrity can stand beside you or behind you and announce that you achieve it legitimately. Somebody say here. It affects every facet of life. Marital relationship without integrity will not last. Business success without relationship is like a brief appearance of a shadow. Political relevance without integrity is a call for shame. There are several times where someone who through illegitimate means, through fraudulent way, was declared the winner of certain elections, only for the tribunal to say no, it's not duly elect. So when the tenure is supposed to still be running, he become an ex-governor, ex-senator. And they say, why? They swear you in on May 29. How do you become ex by October? Success that does not last are achieved without the instrumentality of integrity. I want to achieve it. I'm ready to do everything possible, including running outside of the boundary of integrity. You may eventually get it, but you will soon lose everything, including your name. Have you read that one of those guys caught appear on Forbes list of young, bright leaders as one of the emerging stars in Africa, who at the age of 30 had achieved so much? He was a major player in the oil industry. Oil that is heavily capital intensive, operating at the international scene in oil business and in real estate. Even Forbes had done the back cover of their magazine with his picture. But do you know what? Everywhere that he has appeared as an honorable is equally appearing there now in his garment of shame. Is it not better to arrive a little bit late and remain there on the arrival than for you to arrive too early and never to show your face again in the hall of success? Integrity. Taken from the word integer. Integer in mathematics means 1. That means you have made up your mind to be the same one person anywhere and at all times. The same person, the same you that people knew in May is the same you that they are meeting in October. The same you in Nigeria, the same you in Canada. When you travel out of the shores of where you are known, you are the same person. That's integrity. That is integrity. But I need to say this to us. When you want to be a man of integrity, you must be ready to fight. Because certain people will soon begin to feel offended when you are no longer dancing to the music that you used to dance to with them before. Are we together? Are we together? When you are no longer ready to dance to the same music that you used to dance together, you begin to offend certain people. But because you have made up your mind that you don't want to travel without integrity in your traveling bag, you ignore anyone that feels offended and you tell them there is no apology. Are we in agreement? Why? Because when you fail to achieve your success, these fellows will not announce to the whole world that they are the reason why you did not succeed. Or when you eventually succeeded and lack of integrity catch up with you and you are derobed of the success that you have achieved, there will be nowhere to fight for you. I'm not sure anybody will want to show his face now to defend those boys that are caught in America, even if their father or their elder brother is an attorney at law. Am I correct? Whoever that taught them the crooked way or the perverse way is no more ready now to show face and say, I'm here to defend this guy. That's why you owe nobody any apology. When you have made up your mind to be a man of integrity and somebody somewhere feel offended, I'm sorry. We used to rub together. I'm sorry. We used to over-invoice together. I'm sorry. We used to do this together. I'm no more on that path. I've changed my lane now. I persuade you to also change with me. If you are not ready to change with me, continue your journey on the path of lack of integrity. When we get to the end of the road, we will check the report again. Hello? Hello? Because there is somebody somewhere who possibly have told this guy, stop this thing. It won't take you anywhere. But when they are making the money, they show it to him. You told us it won't take us anywhere. See houses, see cars, see dollars. That when we say, well, I know what I'm saying. It won't take you anywhere. Now they should come and compare the sheet now again. The fellow who is earning is $10,000 per annum, and his name is intact. It's better than the guy that had $200 million in his account and is in Anchor in Texas. Hello. Integrity is the grand commander of success. The more at home you are with integrity, the longer your success will live with you. Not only with you, it will be transferred to your generations. There are certain successes that are non-transferable. It is only success that are achieved on the part of integrity, on the strength of character, that are transferable to the next generation. It is my prayer that this summit and its content will sink into the soil of your lives as nutrients that your root will need to grow further and stronger, to be able to uphold the tree that is you on the outside world. And when the storm will blow, integrity will hold you down, and you are not going to be blown off on the scene of success in life. In the name of Jesus Christ. Thank you one more time for good audience. God bless you.
I think we can clap better. Yes, it's time for questions. Do we have one or two questions that I think is we are now awesome time? Do we have questions before we have 5 commanders of lasting success? Do we have questions before we move to the next? Questions? So we can assume that the message was driven home as far as this summit is concerned. Do we agree on that? Thank God for today, and it's been a very incredible moment. Some of these things, it looks as if we have had it sometimes. Am I right? Some of these points, but in a very different way. If you are not here, you won't assume this is what you are going to hear today. I think we need to celebrate the president again for this this dynamic, this line of wisdom is rare to find anywhere. Pray that the Lord will help us, and much more important is that we take actions after this summit. It's much more important that we treat all these commanders in a way that will benefit our lives and make us to be a testimony for others to share. Do you have questions? Question? Okay. Right.
My question is on the aspect of action. Okay, my question on the aspect of action. Something like you have a vision. You are sure of that vision. But there is this fear that is delaying your action, in the sense that if you are to act, it appears as if you don't have the, how will I describe it now? But it's only Yoruba. I will pay to be understandable a bit. One year and to my phone in me ashowo torela kowo, something in that aspect. Like you have a vision that okay, you want to push this, you want to drive this, but to start it, you are looking at yourself that if I start this, will people actually believe, so to say, what I want to do? Like that fear pegging you back, holding you back.
Thank you.
Sometimes the project that will take us to the place of fulfillment and success is always a big project, the kind you have never undertaken before. In fact, one of my mentors in the school of leadership said, Then make sure you try to achieve something every year that is bigger than your capacity. So what will that do for you? It will expand your elasticity and make you reach beyond where you have ever reached before, and make you see that you have not started, even though you are at this level. When you try to achieve something bigger than your ability, now to conquer that fear, what do? You look at what you want to achieve and see different level where it can take off from. Assuming, for example, I want to start publishing 20 million tracts for the propagation of the gospel. That is my dream. I don't have the ability, but that is my project. If I start now, will I be able to achieve it? The answer is no, on the level of pragmatism, being practical. But can I start at the same time? The answer is yes. How? Let me start with 1,000 units of the tract. Nobody has set the target for me. I'm the one that know I'm going to 20 million tracts per annum. Let me start from somewhere. As I start from somewhere, I will understand more the intricacies, the secrets in the industry of publication. I will be able to scale up from 1,000 to 1,005, from there to 5,000. Maybe in another 6 years, I will hit the mark of my 20 million tracts per annum. So, you want to build a house? It's a twin duplex that is in your mind to build. But truthfully speaking, you don't have money even to finish a bungalow now. Can you undertake your project? The answer is yes. What do? Sit down with your architect. Ask him, how many phases can we break this construction project into? How many phases? He says there is 5 phases. What's phase 1? Foundation. What's phase 2? German floor. What's phase 3? Raising the block. What's phase 4? You break this into 6 phases, and then you begin to undertake them according to your capacity. And as your faith increases, you gain speed. There are people that will have laid foundation and run away for 2 years first. And people are wondering, this one is not coming again. And he may come one day and under 3 weeks. Am I correct? The entire house is standing. He has gone to gather momentum to push through his dream. Sometimes that is what it takes to overcome the fear. But if you are too afraid to announce your dream to someone else, continue to announce it to yourself first. There's no law that says you cannot announce to yourself what you want to achieve. Nobody will call you a liar when you announce it to yourself. Somebody say, a man of integrity only lies to himself, a liar lies to other people. A man of integrity, a man of vision, only lie to himself. A liar lie to others. A man of vision look at himself and say, I'm a millionaire. He announced that to himself. If you announce it to someone else, and that someone else happen to be his account officer, the man will do like this, as if I don't know how much is in his account. But when he announced to himself, I'm a billionaire, he only lied to himself. It appeared like a lie, but he said it upon the conviction of his vision. Am I correct? That's the way to overcome your fear. Look at the project. Break it down to phases. Start from the list. At least you have started. Somebody said to start or to overcome the force of inertia is journey half done already. Until you lay the foundation, you can't build a house. Abi? If are taking you 2 years after you lay the foundation, that foundation laying is too important. You can't overtake it. You can finish a building without all the doors can be living there. You can't live in a house without a foundation. That is what it takes. Sometimes, yes, when you announce what you want to do to some people who doesn't understand where you are coming from, they look at you as a dreamer. But some year down the lane, they will say, when he told us, we thought that he was just talking. But now we can see what he was saying then. So don't allow other people's confusion about your vision to stop the pursuit of that goal. And the Lord will help you to achieve your goals in Jesus' name. Thank you.
Now, this question, a man that has lost his integrity Is it possible to redeem same, just as in the case of Saul turned Paul? To redeem same.
It is possible to redeem image when you have lost integrity, but it takes time for people to believe in you again. It takes a lot of time. It takes consistent proof that you have truly changed. It's costlier than for you to keep integrity in the first instance, than for you to have lost integrity and you are not trying to take a comeback to relevance. When, God forbid, I can start business with this sister, in all true trust that this person is a brother or is from my town, we are kinsmen, and she go ahead and even borrow money, and I know that she borrowed money to raise her own 200,000 naira for that business, and then she come to understand that that I only dupe her. 5-6 years down the lane, I've changed. I've vowed I will never cheat anybody again in my life. Never again. And then one day she stopped on me discussing with this sister. Whether she went to his job or not, she go. And then she called her and said, what was he discussing with you? Yeah, he's introducing a business with me. You see now? You see? She first of all say, how you have not given him money? I said, no, he's not discussing. He said, look, will you hear what I have to tell you? This same person did the same thing with me 6 years ago. Except he's going to refund my money tomorrow. Yeah. And truly speaking, I've changed. Am I correct? But this stamp, stamp does not leave envelope. When they pay stamp on envelope, it follows the envelope everywhere it goes. Even when they trash the envelope inside dustbin, the stamp still follow it there. Lack of integrity is like a stamp. It follows your envelope everywhere you go. And when they eventually remove the stamp, the mark that there was a stamp here will still be there. So it is far better to live on the side of integrity than to have lost integrity before and you are now trying to come back into it. People will be accommodating you 10% trust, 90% distrust. And to move the scale up on the side of trust for you is going to be really, really time consuming. My advice is to live on the side of integrity and never needed to come back into trust with you. Thank you.
Can we clap her hands? Oh, there is still one more question. Now, I think they follow up to the first question. Now, if it is difficult to redeem, how can we apply this to our politicians in Nigeria? Difficult to redeem your name. How can we apply it to our politicians in Nigeria?
Politics is not a game of lies.